YouTube, it's Mama Doe Dawn, little fun Charlotte back there, playing with a wooden spoon in the bathtub because you can have 10,000 toys for a toddler. Wooden spoon's the one they're gonna pick. In the bathroom today to discuss these things. Toilets. I have 2 of them in my home and neither one works. There's a lot that goes into this. We already know I'm kind of in a lower income apartment, which basically the landlord doesn't care as much. You know, I'm paying a very, very low rent. I'm only paying $500 a month for this 2-bedroom. It's super spacious, but $500 a month is not really enough for the landlord to care and come around and fix issues. We also have the other issue of me not being allowed to have cats and me having cats. So I am coping with these issues on my own. Let's start with this one. And this is literally the only bathroom I use. This toilet. And this toilet will not flush if there is anything in it. Even like a little bit of tissue, like female peeing use a little bit of tissue. It has, it's weird because it like flushes, it feels like there's a lot of water going through, but then like it must just have blocked pipes is what I'm thinking. Like the pipes have been blocked really bad. It's not getting like a good flow down because there's plenty of water coming in and just it's really slow draining. So yeah, I mean, I've looked up everything that I could to kind of like try to fix it on my own, and it's nothing I've tried has worked, and I also can't invest a ton of money in fixing it up. So like literally I have to plunge every single time I flush the toilet. Guys, this isn't even the worst one. This one, I'll accept this toilet. The other one, this bathroom, I just refuse to come in. Literally the bathtub is used as storage for my trash because I don't have air conditioning and the trash smells. So there's only one trash bag there. The other things are like saving as trash bags in the future. So it's not like there's a ton of trash there. There's only one. Getting sidetracked, but this toilet right here does not flush, does not have water come in. I cannot even get the pipe to like turn on to have water come in. And then this sink, if you turn on even a little dribble, does not drain down the pipes, drains directly into the cabinet below. Bathroom, like the door is closed all the time. This is like a strict no-go bathroom. No one goes in here. You can't wash your hands in here. You can't go to the bathroom in here. Like there's literally no point even using this bathroom. And honestly, all of that compounded just sets me up in this environment where it feels gross. Most people nowadays probably don't follow the practices of Feng Shui, but I've looked a lot into Feng Shui and I think it has a lot of legitimacy behind it. And one of the things that Feng Shui teaches, you peed and you have marker all over you. Okay, now that we took a break to set my kid on the potty, she did good. So basically one of the things that Feng Shui teaches is that the pipes within your home are related to finances, ironically enough. And I am sitting here completely broke, and like if you have leaking pipes, it's supposed to mean like you have money just flowing away from you. And if you have blocked pipes, you're preventing financial stability from coming into your life. I'm sitting here in this dilemma of having 2 cats, having virtually no place within the apartment to hide my cats, and really no way to be able to get them out if someone just shows up to fix things. So I can either call and attempt to have them look at these things, which I'm pretty sure are bigger plumbing issues than just coming in and fixing something. If both toilets are having issues and the sink is having issues, it's going to take a while to fix all of that, and there's probably a reason that it wasn't fixed prior to me moving in. I can take the risk to have them come in and attempt to fix everything, and then also potentially see my cats in the process, or I can just continue coping with like 3rd world plumbing conditions and continue to hide my cats. So, I mean, this is just like one of the many things that like coincide with poverty culture and all of the little stresses that compound when you don't have money and you don't have like ways to fix your problems because you don't have money. I've always been aware of poverty culture. I mean, when I lived in Alaska, I was living in a place where over 90% of the population fell under you know, the poverty line. So it's something that I'm really intimately familiar with. No. And it's something that I have sort of experienced in the past, maybe for like a couple months at a time, but never to this extent, never as a single mom with a child. And it's so stressful. I literally don't want to use the bathroom throughout the day because I don't want to deal with using a plunger on it. Also, having a 2-year-old around, so you're like shoving your 2-year-old away because they want to be involved in what you're doing in, so you can address plumbing issues over and over and over again. I literally have an entire bathroom in my house that I just can't use. So it's not like I'm really having guests coming over, but I would never have guests come here because how do they use the bathroom? I'd literally be like, you will have to plunge the toilet if you use the bathroom, which is embarrassing, and it like makes it so uncomfortable to even have anyone surprise come into my home or even want to come visit. Along with the fact that it just feels dirty. It feels gross to have to plunge your toilet. It feels gross to be living in an environment where like the pipes and the plumbing are not working correctly, especially when it's attached to sewage. And it's not like sewage is getting all over or anything like that, but it just feels unsanitary. It's something that I'm not used to, and it's something that I am really struggling to adapt to and get comfortable with, and I don't think I ever will get comfortable with it, which really just again sets me up in this place where I don't have the money to fix my problems. I am trying to find a way to keep my cats. I don't believe that the landlord would even fix these problems anyways. I think they're kind of out of his control, and the fact that I just moved in and like these problems were already there, they had a chance to fix them before I moved in. Surely they were aware of them before I moved in. Surely they saw, you know, water damage under the sink. Surely they saw that the toilets weren't working correctly. So the fact that they weren't fixed prior to me moving in, to me, indicates they're probably not going to fix them now. I'm also not paying enough in rent to really warrant them coming over and fixing them if I am like functioning with what is happening right now. So there are laws technically that they should fix them, but there are also laws that they can evict me if they see my freaking cats in here. For the time being, we are trying to be as sanitary as possible and just using one toilet and addressing the plumbing issues as they come up with that toilet. It's exhausting, it's tiring, and it's just one of the many things that it's like a lesson in being broke and motivation to get out of this situation and make sure that I am never back in this situation again. I love this apartment. It's beautiful. It's just obviously not as well maintained as I wish it was, and the plumbing issues are kind of really difficult to deal with. So yeah, that's just the rant I wanted to get on and share with you guys today. Little lesson in feng shui, and fingers crossed that this exact instance of feng shui is not like going to come off on me with the leaking faucet leaking money away and the plugged plumbing preventing finances from coming to me, because both of those compounded sounds like a terrible next few months for me. So we'll hope that feng shui doesn't play into this, but I feel like the stress of it. I feel like that extra little stress to just not have a working bathroom, not having the money to fix it. It definitely, it's just one of those things that when you're like middle class, even working class and up, and living in better rental situations and just better financial situations in general, you never have to think about, you never have to worry about. And it's one of the things that I'm thinking and worrying about now. So again, that's just motivation to get out of this situation, do better, and never wish this upon myself again. Get out of debt, set myself up for better financial habits in the future, and ensure that I'm never in a position where I'm living in a place where the plumbing is not nor cannot work. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you for listening to this pretty disgusting little rant, but it's just something I really wanted to get off my chest. So sort of a therapy little video for me. But yeah, as always, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.